Good morning. It's about 6:45. I've started a fire back there already. I definitely got the best sleep I've had on trail so far. Stayed very warm being on the ground. Even sweat just a touch. Gonna get up, get ready, make a little coffee, have a little breakfast. And probably hike about 14-15 miles. And we're almost out of here. It's been a good trip. So Ellie and I are going to switch packs for about 1.5 miles just to see how they feel. I get to carry, what's her name, Fancy? Fancy with me. Alright, starting the 11-point section. This is the last section of the trail. It's about 28.8 miles, I believe. Or 27.8 miles, I'm not sure which. We're going to do about 15 or 16 today, get down to some water. It's supposed to get even colder tonight, but my setup definitely worked last night. Kept me nice and warm. That made me happy. Last section, 2 days left. Here we go. Here we go. The water's not too awful cold because it's cold outside. Oh, now it's cold. Well, now the sun's out across the creek. Hopefully I'll stop shivering. Seems like it's all I've done this morning is shiver. It's been pretty chilly. Guess it got down to about 29, sort of that said. Don't really know what the elevation looks like today, so it'll be interesting to see. I think we got about 7 miles or so before water, but I'll say that on that last section between the rivers, there was much more water than anybody out there has said there is. I guess there's a thing on Facebook where everybody's saying there's not any water in that section, but there's plenty. They're just ponds, so I don't know if they're scared to drink out of the ponds or what, but I mean, you gotta drink what you gotta drink, so, yeah, we'll go through this section, see how it is. It's gonna be another beautiful day. You can see the sun shining behind me there, and, enjoy these last couple. Well, that ain't bad. Feeding some cookies. Beautiful view. Ooh. I don't know if you can see that. Really pretty though. Well, it took me a little bit of a tumble. Oh, battle scar. Nice. Well, finished the upland route, which is the formal route of the OT. Hopefully we'll get some views and things of the river here today. Not sure if we will or not. I thought there was going to be an overlook up here, but I haven't seen one yet. So I don't think there's one coming. Did a little bit of climbing today. A lot of rolly rocks. I have already taken a tumble on. So, beautiful day though. Let's see how it goes. Well, we have lost Smurfette. So I went on probably another 0.3 of a mile. There's a road. I sat at the road. There was sun. I wanted sun, so I took a little break there. And then Elliot showed up about an hour later coming up the road instead of coming through the trail like I did. I guess the All Trails map that they have is telling them to go down this trail here instead of going this way, through a campground to another trail that's a loop trail. It goes underneath a bridge that is supposedly really almost impassable. Went over there. Elliot said he stopped and turned around because it was so bad, and he came up, and then there was another trail before he got to me that he said was also impassable. So he finally saw me up there on where the trail actually goes back into the woods for the Ozark. The problem is on the Ozark Trail, we're afraid that she may have tried to go ahead and go underneath the bridge because there's actually signs, the OT signs, the white signs on the trees that actually mark that as the Ozark Trail as well. So we're afraid that if the All Trails are telling her to go that way and she saw those signs, that she may have tried to just push her way through all that. Now, it's only a mile that loop is to the other side of the Ozark Trail, but the way it looked, and I went down there and looked at it too, and I walked back a little ways through, and it is really, really bad overgrown. And I only went down 100 feet, 200 feet. So unless it really opens up after, a couple hundred more feet or something, I can't see her going that way, but maybe she did. I passed an older couple going north, who started the trail 2 days ago, that should see her. So we figure if she is behind us and hurt, they're going to be there for her to help. And she has a GPS SOS system on her as well if she really needed it. We had 2 police officers and an ambulance pull up, and we thought that maybe something happened to her. Come to find out, Elliot, of course I'm laying down on my pad on the side of the road, and Elliot's standing up with his stick, and I guess they got a call saying that somebody was beaten down on the side of the road, and there was a guy standing over him with a stick. So we sat and talked to the police officers for about 40 minutes, just questions about where she could have gone on trail and things like that, and they don't know. They went ahead and went back. They did a couple of loops on their car for us, but they didn't see anything. So, yeah, we are probably 5 miles from where we were thinking about camping. The problem is we don't have any service out here, so we can't get a hold of her to find out if she went on or not. So we have a shuttle set for 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. We don't know, though, tomorrow if we should try to move on, if we should stick around here. We're just not really sure what we should do, because if she's not there to confirm the shuttle and all those things, then that's not going to matter. I'm afraid that she probably did go through that section, even though it's going to be brutal, and maybe we'll be waiting on us on the other side looking for us frantic, and that's not good. I don't feel like I should be too worried about Smurfette. She's done a lot of hiking and things like that, so there's absolutely no reason for me to feel like she would get turned around and lost. She did 1,200 miles of EAT, and she's done 200 plus miles on this trail already and not had any issues with getting lost. If anybody's gotten lost more than anybody else, it'd be me, because I don't have the maps that they have. So hopefully everything's okay. We're going to stay here tonight no matter what. Elliot just went up on the road. He's going to walk up the road a little ways and see if he can't get a little service and try to reach out to her, get a text. She leaves her phone off of airplane mode all the time. That way she can get text and things like that. And I've actually turned mine off of airplane mode. I don't know why, because T-Mobile doesn't get service anywhere. But just in case I were to pop up some service and receive a text from her or something like that. But that's where we're at right now. Fingers crossed. Hope she's okay. Well, that's the setup. Down low to the ground. Heat won't escape. Got the hammock stretched all the way out down there. It's like a little boat for me. Elliot went to the top of the hill. He just so happened to find service where Smurfette actually had service as well. And so all is good and safe and sound. She did go under the bridge and go the horrible way. Said she had a little panicky going through all the briars and logs and everything else. I guess she ended up just walking on the shore of the river to get to the other side of that part of the trail. We were going to have us a fire and relax, eat some dinner, and hang out. you've ever wondered what through hikers look like when they hit a camp with a picnic table, that's what it looks like. It's a mess. We explode everything. Morning. It's about 6 something. Got up around 6. I woke up and looked out. The fire was going already, and Elliot was there, and that was very nice. A little coffee. I'm gonna try to take off. There's a bluff coming up about 1.5 miles. Go see the sunrise. So I'm gonna start getting ready here in a minute and leave. Got a little chilly last night. Got a little ice on there. Yeah. Well, started out. I'm gonna make one little pit stop real quick at the water. They either turned the water off on the faucet last night because it's freezing, or it froze up. I'm not sure which. That was a loud noise. So we're gonna head it out. Got about a little over 1 mile to get to that place. I'm not sure we'll catch the colors that come early, but we'll get to see it. It's gonna be pretty and get a view. That river's gonna be gorgeous, I'm sure. So here we go. Like walking through sand right here. Quick start to the day, but I made it up here. Get some pretty color. See the sun shining off the top of that one. I'll get down there and get some pictures of that river too. Beautiful morning, last day, and I can get this. Can't believe it. Well, I certainly hate to leave it so soon, but I got almost 20 miles to get in today, so shuttle leaves at 5. Gotta get to moving. Always time for a little side adventure. These are the bane of my existence right now. They're under the tree leaves. Can't see them and they roll underneath your feet. Those and the acorns, between them, I've fallen 4 or 5 days in a row now. So, yeah, dangerous little buggers. The knee's feeling better. A little bruised, a little tight, but nothing crazy. So that's good. Well, between the rivers and the 11-point section, which is what I'm on now in the last section, are definitely the most overgrown. And this section, the 11-point section, is by far the worst sign. Yeah, I honestly don't know what they were thinking with these signs out here. They don't have any hardly. I just have to believe I'm going the right way and hope I see a sign eventually, and that's what I've been doing. Really slows you down though when you're always looking, trying to figure out where to go. So, what a day. Got a challenge on the last one for sure. This is called Bachman Spring. Pretty cool. Not a bad view. Jason, he's here to pick us up. Congratulations, Elliot. Congratulations, Smurfette. We have finished the trail, 233. Whew, I'm glad to be done. I'm tired. Time to get some good food, a big hamburger. What had happened was...
And I realized I've made a terrible mistake, but then I looked back and there's no going back. Like, you saw it. So then I just went to the left and went down the bank and I followed the beach all the way down. I had to go over a tree. Like, I had to tight walk a tree. I'm not kidding. I had to tight walk a tree and then climb back onto the bank.
Even the cops were like, "Nah, I was probably no way."
No, there were sinkholes. Like, I sunk to my knees in some places, but it was like dry sinkholes. Jeez. But no, I did it. There's a trail back there.
Yeah, I know.
Smurfette is a beast.
Maybe. Honestly, I think Dan did it too, because there was evidence of someone being there not long ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so maybe Dan did it too. I don't know. It was too late.
The tale of bushwhacking.
Oh,
so, on this trail, there is really no ending point. It is literally in the middle of nowhere. Great trail. Had a lot of fun. Got 2.5 hours of rain in 17 days. There will be more to come, I'm sure.